right, everybody. It's time now for episode 28 of the Card Sharks Money Cards game. Hoping to win a lot of cash, and let's go. Cards have been dealt out. Here is your first card. It's a king. All 200 lower. 200 lower than the king. You got it. 400. Change that card. Which number? Number 2. Number 2. 9 is now at 3. All of it higher. 400 higher than the 3 it is. 800. All of it lower. 800 lower than the jack. You did it. 1600. We're going to move up to 5 and add another $400 to your winnings. $2,000 is what you have. Let's go all of it higher. All right, all of it higher. $2,000 higher than the 5 it is. 4,000. All of it lower? All of it lower. $4,000 is lower than the jack? Yes, it is. 8,000. Change that card with number 1. Number 1. 6 is now at 3. All of it higher. 8,000 higher than the 3. You got it. 16,000. Now, you got to bet at least $8,000 with one change card left. Change it with number 3. 4. All of it higher. Is it higher than $32,000? Yes! Yes! $32,000. $32,000. First, you want $32,000. You broke the bank. Book the bank. That's a dollar. You don't get ready. Let's see if we can do it right again. Here we go. $200 and your first card's a 7. Change that card. Number 1. Number 1. 7 is now a 3. All of it higher. 200 higher than the 3. You got it. 400. All of it lower. 400 lower than the king. You got it. 800. You got to play. Okay, I'm going to go half the money. $400 lower. $400 lower than the 9. Yeah, right. 1,200. We're going to move the 7 up. And we're going to add another $400. 1,600. Change it with number 2. Number 2. 7 is now a 10. Ooh, you got to play. $800 lower. $800 lower than the 10? No. Down to 800. All of it lower. 800 lower than the king. You're right. 1,600. All right, let's try it again. $800 lower. $800 lower than the 8. You're right. 2,400. Now, you must bet at least $1,200. Change that card. This is the last one. The 6 is now a 3. All of it higher. 2,400 higher than the 3. No. The only card I could beat you, and it did. Down 200 first card's an ace. Lower. $200 lower than the ace. You got it. 400. Change that card. Number 2. Number 2. Ace now is 6. Gotta play. Okay, I'm gonna go $200 lower. Lower than a 6 for $200. No. Did the smart thing. You barely made half of it. You're down to 200. Let's go all of it lower to break even. All right. $200 lower. You're right. 400. We're going to move up to 9. And we'll give you another $400. $800 is what you have. Oh, change that card with number 1. Number 1. 8 is now and 8 again. Ooh. $400 lower. 400 lower than the 8 it is. $1,200. All of it higher. $1,200 higher than the 4. You're right. $2,400. All of it lower. $2,400 lower than the king. You're right. $4,800. Now, you gotta bet at least $2,400 of it. All right, let's go. All of it lower. $4,800 lower than the queen. You did it. $9,600. Yeah, I'm ready. All right, here we go. The cards have been dealt. Here we go. $200. First card's the jack. All of it lower. $200 lower than the jack. It is. $400. All of it higher. $400 higher than the deuce. You're right. $800. All of it lower. $800 lower than the ace. You're right. $1,600. Okay, we're gonna move up to 4 and give you another $400. $2,000. All of it higher. 2,000 higher than the 4. It is. 4,000. Change that card with number 2. Number 2. 6 is now a 3. All of it higher. $4,000 higher than the 3. No! Only card that could beat you, and it did. Oh, that right there. All right, let's see. Let's just have $200. First card's an 8. Change it with number 2. Number 2. 8 is now a 9. Ooh, what are you gonna bet? I'll try the minimum bet. $50 lower. $50 lower than the 9. Push. No win, no loss. You still have 200. All right, same bet. $50 lower. All right, $50 lower than the 9. It is. $250. Oh, I'm not sure about this. $125 lower. $125 lower than the 8. No. You lose $125. You're down to $125. But we're going to move the 10 up to the next row. And we're going to give you another $400. So you now have $525. Change that card with number 1. Number 1. Ooh, the 10 is now a 9. What do you bet this time? All right, $50 lower. All right, $50 lower than the 9. It is. $575. All of it higher. $575 higher than the 5. It is. $1150. $575 lower. 5 of it. $575 lower than the 7. It is not. You're down to $575, but you gotta bet at least half of it. Let's go for it. All of it lower. $575 lower than the king. It is. Another $1150. That's all right. All adds up. Yeah, ready. All right, here we go. Cards of the dealt. Here we go. $200. Your first card's an 8. Change that card, number 2. It is now a deuce. All of it higher. $200 higher than the deuce. It is. $400. I'll bet the minimum. $50 lower. $50 lower than the 9. It is. $450. Okay, $225 lower. $225 lower than the 7. No. You're down to $225, but we're going to move the queen up, and we're going to add another $400 to that. $625. All of it lower. $625 lower than the queen. It is. $1250. All of it higher. All right, $1250 higher than the 3. No. Happen to you again. Let's try again. All right, here we go. 200. First card's a 5. All of it higher. $200 higher than the 5. It is. $400. Change it with number 2. Number 2. 8 is now a 10. All right, I'm gonna bet a half is minimum bet. Lower. $50 lower. $50 lower than the 10? No. Smart move. All of it lower. $350 lower than the ace. Get right. $700. We're going to move the 6 up and add another $400. $1,100. Change that card, number one. Number one. 6 is now a king. All of it lower. $1,100 lower than the king. You're right. $2,200. Let's see if it works for me this time. $1,100 lower. $1,100 lower than the 9, and it's not. You're down to $1,100. I'll go lower for $1,100. $1,100 lower than the 10. It is. $2,200. You gotta bet at least $1,100 of it. Let's use the last change card. Yeah, good idea. 7 is now an 8. Ooh, what's your bet? But we gotta bet at least half of it. All right, $1,100 lower. $1,100 lower than the 8. It is. $3,300. Yeah, all right, here we go. $200. Your first card's a 7. Change that card, number one. Number one. 7 is now a 9. You must play. All right, $50 lower. $50 lower than the 9. It is. $250. All of it higher. All right, $250 higher than the 5. It is. $500. You gotta play. Okay, I'm gonna go half of the money. $250 lower. $250 lower than the 10. It's a push. No win, no loss. You still have $500. We're gonna move the 10 up and give you another $400. So now you have $900. What do you want to do? Switch it. Change that card, number 3. Number 3. 10 is now an ace. Lower all of it. $900 lower than the ace. You're right. $1,800. All of it higher. $1,800 higher than the juice. You're right. $3,600. Okay. I'm going to go $1,800. Half of the money lower. $1,800 lower than the 8. You're right. $5,400. The 4 goes up to the big bet. You got to bet at least $2,700 of it. All of it higher. $5,400 higher than the 4. You're right. $10,800. Yeah, all right, here we go. We dealt up the cards. $200. Your first card's an 8. Change that card, number 2. Number 2. It is now a queen. All of it lower. $200 lower than the queen. You're right. $400. All of it higher. $400 higher than the 3. It is. $800. All of it higher. $800 higher than the 5. It is. $1,600. We'll move the 10 up to the middle row. We'll give you another $400. $2,000. I would have to change that card with number 1. Number 1. 10 is now an ace. All of it lower. $2,000 lower than the ace. You're right. $4,000. Now you gotta play. Okay, I'll try again. $2,000 lower. $2,000 lower than the 8. It is. $6,000. All of it higher. $6,000 higher than the 3. You're right. $12,000. Move up the 4 to the big bet. You gotta bet at least $6,000 of it. All of it higher. $12,000 higher than the 4. No. Alright, here we go. We're dealing out the cards. $200. Your first card's 10. Change it with number 1. Number 1. The 10 is now an 8. You gotta play. I'll bet $50 lower. It's lower than the 8 for $50. Yes. $250. Ooh. You gotta play because you've already changed. Okay. I'll try $125 that it's higher. 125 higher than the 6. No. You're down to 125. All of it higher. All right. From 125 higher than the 4 it is. 250. We're going to move up the jack now and give you another $400. 650. All of it lower. 650 lower than the jack. It is. 1300. All of it higher. 1300 higher than the 4. You're right. 2600. All of it lower. 2600 lower than the jack. It is. Maybe 200. With the 4. The 4 in the big bed. You got to bet at least 2600 of it. All of it higher. 5200 higher than the 4. You did it. $10,400. Not bad at all. I'll tell you. Cards, here we go. $200. Your first card's a 7. Change that card, number 1. Number 1. 7 is now a 6. Yeah. $50 higher. Higher than 6 for $50. It is. $250. All of it lower. It's lower than the queen for $250. You're right. $500. Okay. I think I will bet $250 that it's higher. All right. $250 higher than the 7. Right. $750. We're going to move up to 10. And we'll add another $400 to your winnings. $1150. Okay, I'd like to change that card. Number 3. Number 3. 10 is now a 5. I bet all of it higher. $1150 higher than the 5 it is. $2,300. All of it lower. $2,300 lower than the jack. No. Lately, I've been bad with these cards, so let's see if I turn around. 200 first card's deuce. All of it higher. Higher than the deuce for $200, you're right. 400. All of it higher. 400 higher than the 3, it is. 800. Lower. $800 lower than the jack. There you go. We'll move the deuce up. $400 more. $2,000 is your bet. It's your total now. Higher, all of it. Higher than the deuce for $2,000. You're right. $4,000. Higher again, all of it. $4,000 higher than the 5. Push. No win, no loss. Okay, I want to change that card. Number 2. 5 is now a king. All of it lower. $4,000 is lower than the king. You're right. $8,000. Gotta bet at least 4,000 of it. Change that card. Number 1. It is now a 3. All of it higher. $8,000 higher than the 3. It is. $16,000. Okay, we'll see you for the next video, everybody.